The Clone Trooper Grand Army of the Republic, along with 200,000 Jedi Knights, is currently occupying a small city. They come with 3 different Clone Trooper legions. The Shock Troopers of the 65th Coruscant Guard, we've got the 501st Clone Trooper Legion, as well as the 212th Clone Trooper Legion. In addition to that, they also have themselves the 332nd Troopers in the very rear, and some Republic Commandos and ATTEs. And they're going up against the legions of the Space Marines. The God Emperor of Mankind right here has brought with him 1 million Imperial Spearmen. On top of that, he has 600,000 Kriegsmarines as well as Cadian Guardsmen in the back, and an additional 20,000 ultra-veteran Space Marines. This is the Clone Wars versus Warhammer 40k Space Marines. It should be an incredible battle. The Warhammer units outnumber the Star Wars units, but the Star Wars units have more powerful units. Let's see who wins this thing. If you guys do enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe, and comment down below. Now let's get into it. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2. All of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Righty then, gamers, pressing start right now, and we should have the Jedi and the Imperial Spearmen sort of going forward at each other. There are 1 million Imperial Spearmen to 200,000 Jedi, so they're outnumbered 5 to 1, but of course the Jedi are Jedi and are far stronger than these Imperial Spearmen right here. The whole deal with this battle is a balancing of units. In terms of melee, the Jedi are better than the Imperial Spearmen, so they get outnumbered by them. In terms of ranged units, the Clone Wars Clone Troopers are better than your average sort of Cadian Guardsman or Kriegsmarine. They have more health and a farther range. So, therefore, the Space Marines get more Kriegsmarine as well as Imperial Guardsmen. However, in terms of the super units, aka the Ultramarines back here, these guys are way more powerful than any of the Star Wars units, so they get less of them compared to the Republic Commandos and the ATTEs that the Star Wars units get. So in total, we have 1.18 million Star Wars units and 2.12 million Warhammer 40k Space Marine units. It is a very precarious balancing of these folk, but it should make for a fairly even battle, which is very, very exciting. Also, fun fact, we finally have a new update for Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2. It's been like 3 months, I feel like, or something like that, but they did a small Halloween update. They added a couple new units. They did some more balancing and I think glitch fixing, which is awesome. There's also a brand new map, so let me know in the comments if you guys want to check that out. I just have been really wanting to do this video for a while, so I was like, there's a new update, but at the same time, this seems really, really fun, so we're gonna do this instead. Either way, right now, the Central City fighting is pretty much just Spearmen versus Jedi. As you can see, a few Jedi are dying, but for the most part, they're just destroying these Spearmen, which was kind of to be expected. But the Ultramarines in the back there are starting to fire. You can see they have explosive rounds, so they're fairly devastating, and they're hitting some of the Jedi over this way. Then, on the outskirts over here, we have more Spearmen charging forward, but they are starting to get shot up by some of the Shock Troopers and 501st Troopers over this way. However, pretty soon, well, actually, no, not even pretty soon. It's going to take a while, but the Kriegsmarines back here should be coming in and starting to fire fairly soon as well against some of those Clone Troopers. There's a lot going on in this battle here. Also, on this side, we've got the Imperial Guardsmen or the Cadian Guardsmen. I don't really know the difference, but they're not really getting involved in the battle too much. There's a few of them firing over this way, I think, at some Jedi, but for now, the left side is pretty quiet. Oh, except for over here. Yeah, there's actually quite a number of Imperial Guardsmen and clone troopers sort of doing some fighting, but mainly they're targeting Jedi and Imperial spearmen, not really each other. Yeah, it's going to be the melee units for the start here, and then finally, slowly but surely, we'll start seeing the ranged units start to really get into some combat here. Either way, at the moment, 438,000 Warhammer units are dead, and only 6,000 of the Star Wars units are dead. That is why we gave the Warhammer units so many more troopers, is because in general the Star Wars units are a bit better, but I'm expecting that to even out as the battle continues on. And yes, the Star Wars units are starting to lose more and more troopers as they get into the Warhammer ranged units here, but the Star Wars units have definitely won the melee fight. Also, the God Emperor of Mankind, or whatever you call him, I know I'm going to be called a heretic in the comments section again. I'm so sorry, boys. But I'm not entirely sure where he went off to. He is really, really powerful, so I'm pretty sure he's going to still be alive on the battlefield for a long time to come. It's just a matter of us finding him, and at the moment I got absolutely no clue where he is. I'm searching for him. I'm just not seeing him right now. Look at those Ultramarines firing though. They're getting so much good output fire going against these Jedi over here, supporting their Imperial spearmen quite a bit. That's really nice. That's going to come in handy later on, is all of that backup supporting fire is going to come to fruition and really, really help out the Space Marines. Look at that, just mowing down Jedi with their explosive rounds. Incredible. That's what we like to see in Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2, baby. That is the most fun. That's incredible. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's check on the flanks over this way. So it seems like more spearmen still going in, but many, many, many more Jedi are dying out here. I think that's because they're starting to run into the Kriegsmarines, and yes, they are. They're running headfirst into a whole lot of range units here. Of course, the range units are dying a good bit over here for the Warhammer units as well, because, of course, there are still a multitude of clone troopers back here that are able to fire out at them. That's going to be a problem. The clones just have really good range, and the Kriegsmarines don't have nearly as good of range. The Ultramarines do, and as you can see, there's still a lot of Ultramarines firing, but they're mainly focusing on the Jedi for now. At the moment, we have 44,000 dead Star Wars units and 1 million dead Warhammer units. My goodness. Holy smokes. This is rough. We need these Ultramarines to really kick it into overdrive. And I would really like to find the Emperor. I really, really would. I'm looking for like one dude fighting an absolute cluster of enemies, but I am just not seeing it at the moment. Oh, we do have a number of clone troopers coming through the center now. Okay, so they're going to start having to deal with some of these Ultramarine shots as well, which could be really, really devastating for them. That'll be very interesting to see for sure. Oh, yeah, look at this. Look at this. Oh, they're getting gunned down. Beautiful, beautiful. And those Imperial spearmen are really just acting as cannon fodder, I would say. They're just out here fighting their best, trying their darndest. It's a time. It is a time to be alive. Let's check out the flank over here with the Imperial Guardsmen. They are firing a lot now. Look at that. Beautiful. So they're probably getting more and more kills now as time goes on, which is good to see. By the way, one of the new features of the update, I'll show you right now. If you just press C and let it hold, it's going to enter auto cinematic mode, which basically just does a bunch of random like cinematic movie shots of the battlefield, which is kind of fun. Like there's a bunch of Republic commandos right there moving in. There's, I think those are Kriegsmarine. It's a little too zoomed out to tell. Well, there's some 501st troopers moving in, a few of them dying here and there, but they're getting in there. There's more Kriegsmarine. Oh, holding that hill. Beautiful. And there's the ATTEs, which are pretty damaged looking, actually, even though they haven't really entered the battlefield yet, which is funny. 212th and 332nd right there. There's more Kriegsmarine. This is a pretty cool feature. I do like this quite a bit. This is very nice. Either way, guys, I did want to mention, if you guys want to go check out my new Lego Zombie video, be sure to check it out. It's over on Daily Bricks, the YouTube channel. It's one of my favorite videos I've ever made. I think it's one of my best, and a lot of people in the comments seem to agree as well. But more importantly, there's a really big sponsor opportunity for me in there, where the more views the video gets, the more the sponsorship pays out. And so I'm hoping to get as many views as possible to fund my next Lego video, which is going to be extremely expensive. So yeah, the more people that go check out the Star Wars or the zombie video, the better. I just wanted to be transparent with my reasoning of why I'm pushing this video so hard. Not only is it one of the favorite videos I've ever made, but also there's a huge incentive for me for my next Lego Star Wars video that I want to make. So if you want to go check it out, it'd be much appreciated over on Daily Bricks. Either way, the Ultramarines are starting to die here. I mean, there's still a lot of them left alive, but they are dying. They're starting to take a little too much damage. They're still killing droves of these Star Wars units beyond the hill here, which is wunderbar. But yeah, they are taking some serious damage. At the moment, we've got 143,000 dead Star Wars units, 1.6 million dead Warhammer units, but now we're down to the strongest Warhammer units on the battlefield. And look at this. These Ultramarines over here are all still fresh. These guys are super fresh and defending the corridors here and stopping the Jedi from coming in. So that's a pretty big responsibility right there. Dude, I still don't know where the Emperor is. He's got like 999,000 health, so he should still be alive, realistically. I just have zero idea where he is. I really want to find him, but at the moment, I got no clue where the boy at. R.I.P. Unless this is him. Wait. Oh, no. I thought maybe I just sniped him out. I was like, oh, there's a lot of concentrated fire here. But no, it's just Ultramarines holding a city street back this way. This is actually kind of sick. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Just mowing down Jedi, baby. Whoo! 177,000 dead Star Wars units, 1.7 million dead Warhammer units. It is chaos on this battlefield. Oh, we just have to hope that the Warhammer units can manage to duke it out. All right, let's watch an overhead time lapse here. Well, the Warhammer units are actually kind of doing okay, I will say. They've definitely come back pretty hard. They've like doubled their kills in just a matter of minutes here. They've got 410,000 now, but they have 2.05 million kills against them, and only 80,000 troopers remain. Those 80,000 troopers are their best troopers, the Space Marines, and they're definitely getting an absolute ton of kills. I mean, look at this. They're just mowing down Star Wars units left and right. But the main problem is that these Warhammer units might not have the numbers. They just might go down due to a lack of numbers. I mean, it's really looking very rough for them. They're at least holding the outskirts of the city, which is like natural choke points for them, which is good, but the flanks are going to be a major problem. As you can see, there's already clones and Jedi kind of sneaking their way around here and taking on these Space Marines. So, oh, this is not good. It's not good. These guys need to hold out steady, baby. They need to really give them a walloping. I mean, it's clear that these are the best units on the battlefield. These Ultramarines are absolute beasts doing so much work. But the problem is, they're doing a lot of work against an enemy that is very fierce, and just like all around, the Star Wars units are all very good mid-level units. Like, they're all strong units. They're all like medium level. And the problem with the Warhammer units is half of them are extremely weak and the other half are extremely strong. So it's basically a very balanced army versus a very all over the place army, if you will. Also, still no idea where the Emperor is. Really wanted to find him. But not entirely sure. Maybe he'll still be alive at the end of this and we'll just see him, but I'm not entirely sure about that. But let's watch these Ultramarines hold this street. Are we witnessing the comeback of the century? 620,000 dead Star Wars units now. And, well, only 16,000 Warhammer units still alive. But the Warhammer units are dying way slower than the Star Wars units. These Space Marines, man, if they make this comeback, that would be absolutely insane. I think the Star Wars units really only have standard clone troopers left alive. I really don't see any ATTEs or even like Republic Commandos. I haven't really seen any. Oh no, there's a couple back here. Okay, so there are some RCs in here, which is a very powerful unit, so that might be a problem going forward. But at the very least, wow, that's a lot of output fire. Holy cow. Oh my god. Okay, that could be a problem. There are still some fresh Space Marines in the very back, though. And that's pretty good. Look at this firing tower. That is baller. That looks so sick. Oh my god, I like that a lot. Okay, very cool. Very cool. I don't know. I'm very hopeful for the Space Marines, man. It's rare when I don't root for the Clone Wars, but I just want to see the Space Marines take the biggest dunk on them ever. You know? That false sense of security that, hey, maybe the Star Wars units can win this. They're dominating and then just getting thrown down. Just getting destroyed. That's what I really want to see. That's what I think would be sick. Look at these. Oh my god, there's very close combat over here. Very, very close combat over here. That is insane. Block by block, street fighting. Everyone getting involved on the battlefield. Incredible. Simply incredible. Incroyable. It's so nice. I do think the Emperor is probably dead, though. I just haven't seen him in forever. You know, I mean, I feel like we would see concentrated fire on, like, one dude somewhere out here. I just don't see that. I mean, me. The only spot I could see it being is, like, right here where there's just a ton of fire, but I don't think that's what it is. I think these are just a lot of concentrated fire against some Space Marines down here, so there's that. Yeah. Making me sad. I wish we could see the Emperor. But he died probably fighting in a glorious way. And so I'm happy for that. Yes, very much so. Only 5,600 Space Marines remaining. I think we actually are seeing the downfall now. Oh, it was very close, but I think at this point it's probably Jover. I don't know. Yeah, it's looking real rough. And there we have it. The clone troopers do end up getting the W, which means the Emperor was dead at some point here. And there is still 500,000 clones remaining, which is really a lot. I kind of want to... let's run it back. Screw it. You know what? We're running it back. We're doubling the number of Warhammer units to make this truly even. Alright, boys, we have almost 4 million Warhammer units now. So, we've increased the Imperial Spearmen to 2 million soldiers, and then we have 1 million Kriegsmarine, 1 million Cadian Guardsmen, and we also have now 40,000 Space Marines against the same number of Star Wars units. I do want to keep an eye on the Emperor during this because I really want to see him in combat for a while, but as of right now, it's just Imperial soldiers getting smushed just like before. The Star Wars units off to a bombastic start with 70,000 kills already against 800 deaths. Absolutely incredible, but of course, you know, this is just the start. We saw what happened last time. We almost had a Warhammer victory. Whoa, the lag here is amazing. Holy smokes. Whoa. Oh, shit. Okay, whoa. Well, we're good-ish. Holy cow. Well, that lag spike kind of threw me off. I kind of lost the Emperor. I knew where he was in relation to us, and then that lag spike just was like, wow! So we gotta find him again in this sea of, oh, horror. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, what is happening? Alright, these weird lag spikes keep happening. Very strange. You know what, let's just do a time-lapse of the Jedi going through this, and hopefully the lag sort of subsides a little bit. Okay, this is not going well. This is not going well at all. 3 million dead Warhammer units now. 3 million, guys! What the... Oh, here's the Emperor. Yes, let's go. Pog. And only 232,000 dead Star Wars units. So it seems like it just doesn't help that much. The way we've increased this, we've doubled the number of Warhammer units, and they're still getting clobbered here. At least it's just, you know, oh, whoopsie, the best units now left alive, which is great. That's good, but it's still gonna be a lot. I would like to time-lapse the Emperor, because that sounds fun. Let's go. Emperor of Mankind still in this thing. How much health does he got? Oh, he's got a lot of health. He is oh, lag, Jesus. All right, we're not taking control of him anymore. No, sir. Only 171,000 Warhammer units left, but they have 662,000 kills. So they clearly have kind of made this comeback happen a little bit, man. They are doing it this time around, unlike last time. And so they might just be able to make this work, you know? 500,000 Star Wars units left alive, 163,000 Warhammer units left alive. Why don't we just go ahead and let it ride for a bit, boys? Let's just let it ride and see what happens. Oh my god, the God Emperor of Mankind has won. They won with 40,000 troopers left. I walked away for about 2 hours, actually, so it took 2 hours for them to clear the rest of the clone troopers, which is insane. But they did manage the dubski, which is all that matters, and is very epic. Oh, it's still so laggy. That's why I didn't do any more time lapses or anything, because it just kept on lagging every little bit, so I just kind of let it run for 2 hours. But absolutely incredible. If you guys do enjoy this video, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe with notifications turned on, and comment down below if you'd like to see some more in the future. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.